Ladies, gentlemen, you're seeing my Discord. God damn it, it's showing the wrong display.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, here we go. There's the damn visuals, if you will. There we go. So greetings there, internets. It's a rather interesting day today for Elite Dangerous, I suppose. The first sort of a potential turning point, maybe. Honestly, I wouldn't bet on it, but who knows? Anyways. So basically, those that need catching up, essentially in yesterday's update for Elite Dangerous, they introduced the update number 9, and it's been, hold on, let me think. So May, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, okay, 7 months, and yeah, basically 7 months has passed, and finally we get to see at least notable FPS changes, rather than the consistency. Now, what developers did, basically, if you haven't followed yours truly on the Twitter or haven't visited the official unofficial Reddit for the game, for the community, well, as it happens, actually it will be a pretty fun showcase. Why not? So with update 9, what they finally introduced, it seems at least to some degree, not all the degrees, if you will. Let me find the picture that I made. Go. Yes, and there we go. Right, so this picture particularly, right, so basically update 8, as you can see, basically, well, this is a frame capture, an unfinished frame, sort of, or rather, how the game renders a single frame, sort of a method that it, just what it does first and foremost, essentially, the game, game-wise. Normally, when you're outside of a building, there's no particular reason to draw the stuff that is inside, because it's always masked by walls, and all that sort of stuff, and other objects. See, that's called occlusion culling, right? As long as you don't see a model or object which is hidden behind, some other objects or models, whatnot else, the game engine usually would know in some ways to not draw those things. Optimization, that's part of the optimization, and that is how oftentimes you see performance increasements, or more often you feel the performance decreasements, because the new area or new environment or whatnot else hasn't been properly optimized, and the reason is, most of the time, because they draw everything, regardless whether or not your current position should be able to see it or not. That's what Elite did up until yesterday, when they seem to have actually introduced some kind of a culling. So as you can see in update 8, it's still in, this is the tutorial area, basically the first building that you come up to, and essentially inside you would still get stuff drawn, and frame rate would, well, be what it is, right? However, now with update 9, it seems that they have introduced, some sort of a method of telling what needs to be drawn and what doesn't, to a larger scale than before. Performance-wise, it didn't really do that much as you would expect. However, it's worth mentioning that there was a change. Here we go. So yeah. These are the stats that I captured, essentially. So, update 7, update 8, and update 9. Average frame rate-wise, it has increased by 10 frames, which is notable when the average is 70. The more important thing here is 1% low FPS. That's the sort of those stutters, the frame stutters that you often feel, and that was pretty bad by the end of update 7 and update 8. So now they apparently have resolved it? Question mark? but it's still not to the level that we would want, because, well, in a normal play, Odyssey still is behind Horizons. And sure, you can attribute that to better textures or whatnot else, sure. But there's a bigger difference in the frame-wise. Actually, I didn't publish those, but basically, percent-wise, Odyssey is still behind, and as you can see right now in the combat zone, right? The combat zone, come on.
Yeah. Like, I would accept, like, 75 to 80% of Horizon frame rate, but where it is right now, it's not great.
Right, you mean on foot?
Yes.
Okay, because in space, right? Hold on, let me check my stats. Let's see, where the fuck did I put the benches? Bench files, there we go. Right, so essentially the bench files, here we go, right. So basically I did the ship tutorial for the Horizons. Well, this is actually taken nearly 6 months ago, right? So yeah, but still, this is the Horizons performance, if you can see. And this is the current Odyssey performance for the ship tutorial. That is not counting the netcode that often tends to fuck the frame rate, right? So basically let's see, the Horizons performance, and on average at least, versus Odyssey in space is, let's see, percent-wise it should be, let's see, that's 40 frames, you know, calculate. Let's calculate percent-wise, right? So that'd be 198. Oh well, Skidder, thank you for resubscribing there on the Twitch. I really appreciate it. HDRs. All right, fair enough. Okay, let's see, minus 149.7, and then divide that by 198.8. There we go. And yeah, okay, in space currently approximately, of course this is very approximate, Odyssey performance is 25% lower than Odyssey. Horizon, sorry. So in space, it is to what you just said, 75% of Horizon's performance. So yeah.
Though in space, I would expect it to be higher, because there isn't much new rendering that's going on.
Yep. Even when there's literally just your cockpit, right, and the skybox, you would expect basically maybe 1 or 2% frame difference. Okay, fine. If you're putting in slightly more lighting, then okay, fine, 5% difference. But that's the most you can expect for non-environment. However, when it comes to station interiors, or well, stations, right? As soon as you get in an instance with the station, frame rates for me drop to 80, while in Horizons it's still held with 120 or what else inside. So yeah, difference is quite notable, and yeah, you're right. It's not to the level that we'd be expecting it. However, trouble hearing me, you say? Ah, shit! Right, give me a moment. Let's see. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. We got the stuff. All right.
Yeah, that's better.
Right. There we go. I boosted my microphone. I kind of twiddle fucked around with some gain knobs a little while back. So there you go. But yeah, basically the conclusion that I came to. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna turn down the in-game stuff. There we go. Sorry, folks. Right. Basically, the performance within space is about 75% of Horizons right now, which is, frankly speaking, not to the level that we would expect or accept even. So yeah, there's that. And on planet surfaces, as you can see right now, my beast rig, right, for the settings that I have, Let me just, yeah, basically I do, vertical sync and frame limit. However, 40 is not reaching even 60, right? So technically that's the normal frame rate that I would get even with those, without those two. So yeah, but graphical settings, yeah, basically everything on max except for bloom. I fucking hate that. Fuck blur. Just it's bad. Fuck that. And anti-alias and FXAA, which is the best one. Super sampling can go fuck itself. Upscaling can go fuck itself. Those are crutches. Those two are crutches purely. So yeah, and everything else is absolutely maxed out and max FOV. With that sort of a setting stuff, I would expect on my rig, my RTX 2080 and of course Threadripper, to run even a DirectX 11 title better. So yeah, it's interesting that in normal space, yes, there is occlusion culling finally, at least to some degree, within the game. That much we know. Problem is that in these zones, in these particular places, 40 frames on a beast rig like yours truly's and probably some of yours as well, it just... is it really acceptable? And I would say absolutely not. A rig like mine, fuck, 1080 should be running this near maximum, as it is in Horizons, I think it was. No, yeah, when I was running 1080, yeah, I was running near maximum, and sure, yeah, I might have dropped to 50 at some really big events or what else when people drop in, but net code is one of the things that basically causes the poor performance. So yeah, as you can see, actually, right now, right, yep, there we go. I think the combat zone is about to end. It should be. Yep. Yeah, basically the last enemies are being killed right now. But basically, as the last enemies are being killed, the frame rate suddenly from 48 or 40 something frames for me just now dropped, or rather upped to 60, a solid 60. So clearly something is up with the NPCs or the netcode or both potentially, which causes the horrible performance when it comes down to on-foot gameplay. Because otherwise, on planet surfaces, actually, you might as well go and check it out, or well, fly my ship a little bit further so we can witness the actual look of it, and then so on and so forth. So basically, performance could be better if the netcode or the AI. Something certainly is bogging down the game when it comes to having NPCs on the screen, or in the instance rather. So yeah, basically the bottom line is, yes, the performance exists, or the performance is better. Problem is that performance, when it actually needs to exist, does not. Which is, fighting against NPCs or players or what else. It's just not there yet. It's still the somewhat same, frankly speaking. But still, it is appreciated that finally, occlusion culling, one of the simplest methods of optimizing the game, are finally, after 7 months here. It only took them 7 months, right? And that's at the end of the year, basically. Imagine if developers were actually given the time to address all of this without releasing this nonsense. That's kind of the issue, isn't it? The fact that the executives and the higher-ups management decided, well, hey, Odyssey is ready. Odyssey is ready for the prime time. Let's dump it out. Oh wait, no, sorry, no. They probably didn't think that it was ready for prime time. They basically said that, hey, we need Microsoft Excel spreadsheet numbers, and it's fiscal end of year for the company, so we need to dump literally this thing out. Yeah, that's basically more what happened, frankly. But oh well, you know, hey. Elusive Sasquatch, well, hello to you as well, and everyone in the chats. Mark, right? So how would this expansion work in general purpose family PC with multimedia wargaming, jack of all trades capabilities? This expansion, I would say, not very well. Even on my rig, sure, with bells and whistles, but it does indeed. Quote unquote work well enough, but come on. All right, so let's get away from the settlement so that it unloads and just drop on the planet's surface anywhere. Let's see the normal performance on a planet.
I mean, I have a 3080 Ti and I can't hold like a stable frame rate. I do occasionally get dips in settlements as well, and it's just
no, it's absolutely it's expected. As soon as there are NPCs doing something, anything, frankly speaking, the frame rate just drops like a rock, and that's the inconsistency. Thus far, the rendering part of the screen seems to be doing questionably okay-ish, at least consistency-wise. But what introduces that inconsistency, the frame dips, and of course the low frame rate in general, is the NPCs, it seems. Of course, it's not the only thing, and generally speaking, the rendering part of the environment and triangles in general, right? That still is not to the place where you'd expect it for, especially this kind of a looking game. Because frankly speaking, you can literally load up any of the modern AAA title games, and they'll run pretty well, and they will look far prettier than this. And you'd wonder, well, why can those games look better and have better frame rate than Elite?
because this game was due an engine rewrite a couple years ago.
Well, I'm not sure about the engine rewrite, but well, whatever it is, it's yeah, it is what it is. Okay, right. I should be relatively far enough from the settlement so that it, doesn't need to render or whatnot else. I think. Actually, no, this does still show up on my radar. Right, fuck it, I'm just gonna go in Super Cruise then. Let's just make sure that I put my best foot forward to... Actually, no. Well, since I am streaming, the frame rate will be lower, but at least the basic idea will be there. So let's just... let's uncap it. Remember, frame rate will now lag. For the stream, will lag. That's just normal. Okay, so we have 100 or so as I'm staring at the stars, as I'm staring at the ground, about the same. Honestly, I expected at least frustrum culling to exist, but I guess not. Oh well. But yeah, your frame rate probably will... No, actually no, it's not dropping yet. But expected. That's what happens when on stream you uncap your graphics card, and it basically takes all the processing power away from the poor OBS. Ah, well, it is what it is. Alright, then. Alright, good enough. Yeah, drop. Alright, now go to the planet surface. Alright, let's go. Come on. Boost, you fucker! Let's see. Get the new SRV and pew pew. Yeah. I will do that. Just give me a moment. I'm presenting as best to my ability and knowledge, performance improvements, and putting in at least some good words for the developers who, technically should have been allowed to do this work, but well, we can blame Frontier for screwing the pooch. I mean, no, not the Frontier, but the executives and management of the company. There we go. Let's be specific. at least as much as I dare to be. Okay, so frame rate on the planet's surface. Okay, without buildings and so on and so forth, 120 frames a second. 130. Okay. Okay. So question is, why does it drop to 40, right? As I previously stated, it is well, obviously part of the thing that yeah, there's extra models being drawn in. Sure, yeah, that is true. You know, buildings and all that stuff, but mostly it's NPCs. It mostly is NPCs, because that's sort of a drastic change. Jesus Christ. So yeah. But in any case, yeah. So 120, 100 something. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. There you go. Now, I could technically launch the Horizons version to just, you know, check the difference between the old, you know, planets, because you know, this same planet is also landable on Horizons, but fuck it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It is just the difference between the settlement, quote-unquote, gameplay, which most of the time you're going to be doing anyways, and the untethered sort of free roam. Oh, well. Let me check. God damn it. Who wants what from me today? Give me a moment. Let's see. No, fuck that guy. Yep, microphone hopefully is loud enough for y'alls. Okay, well, there we go. I think. Yep, I got all the messages there. Right then. Let's see. Joe, right. So, Yamix, would you say this is where Odyssey should have been when alpha test released? Release occurred not 7 months after the official release. Honestly, the thing is, bottom line is the alpha, right? What was the alpha for Elite Dangerous back in April? That was a marketing exercise. What they did was release that alpha playable version, and that was accessible to only deluxe pre-orders, not $40 pre-orders or normal game purchases. $60 deluxe versions. And that alpha was, well, quote-unquote alpha, what marketing called alpha, was just purely there to draw up as much money as possible from all the people around, utilizing this phenomenon called fear of missing out. Right? Essentially, well, Elite Odyssey is launching, you know, hey, SpaceX for the first time is launching. How could you miss it if you really like it? But if you don't want to miss it, cough up extra $20. And that is a common thing, especially in toy industry, as a matter of fact. But with games, it's, frankly speaking, it's also a bit the same. So yeah, it literally is a FOMO. So yeah, it's FOMO, the fear of missing out, or exploiting that anxiety from folks. And the same thing goes with, you know, literally everything that they do. The point is that alpha was just alpha in name only, and you might as well, as I called it back in the day, the poo-poo platypus. Yeah, the poo-poo platypus version of the game. You can call it whatever you wanted. It didn't mean anything. That's the bottom line of it. So, yeah, but returning to the question of whether or not this current version of Odyssey is when they should have released, you know, that sort of a playable version. It didn't matter. The thing is, the point of that alpha was to draw up money, not to present anything. It literally, that was secondary. Sure, people disliked the exploration stuff, right? And developers removed it, which is funny, but it was an extra, remember that. It was just an extra positive that came out of it, I suppose. But yeah. So yeah, it didn't really matter when that alpha came out. However, when it comes to the way a game, the way a game should have been released, well, I would say the current version, it wouldn't be received clearly nowhere near as badly as the original release. That is true. But it still is not to the level that you expect. Because 40 frames a second when at the same time on the planet's surface, right now I'm reaching 130 frames? What the fuck, basically? And then Starport's 80 frames as well a second on max graphics on an RTX 2080 Ti? Clearly that's just not right. And something is really, really off, if you will. So yeah, their performance-wise, it definitely would still get some backlash, but even then when, you know, performance was, let's say, up to at least 80% of Horizons, right? What features does Odyssey really have? Massive FPS grind before you can, you know, so that you can upgrade your gear and then actually be able to kill someone without spending bazillion bullets? Is that really the gameplay that we like? Or we would be ready to pay $40 for? Clearly not. Oh, wait, no, we have an SRV. Hold on, I have a perfect representation, audibly, for the new SRV. If that would be one of the selling points for Horizons. Hold on. There we go. Right. I have a perfect audio representation. Yep. That would be ships, and that would be also the SRV. So yeah. It's yeah. But even beside that, the general sense is that the new planet surfaces especially are a big sad point. Because, I mean, they literally erased every single existing planet, right? That boggles my mind. Why? Yeah, sure, they did say, or, well, tell us some details, but generally speaking, it's just technical mumbo-jumbo, generally speaking. And if the technical aspect of it, well, I don't know. Couldn't have we at least preserved part of the old planets? And the thing is, maybe people would have accepted the planet erasure if, you know, let's say performance was really better. Like, properly better. And the new planets would be even more interesting than the old ones. Then sure. But the new planets are far more boring. That's the thing. But anyways, let's get back to that settlement, and let's do some new SRV fighting thing, whatever. Yeah, basically. Let's attempt to see what is the new SRV all about. Right. Whoops, wrong settings there.
Nice of you to wait to do the show this morning.
Hey?
Nice of you to wait for me to do the show this morning.
Well, today is Friday.
Today's not Friday.
Today is Friday.
Today is definitely Friday.
Pilot. Wake
Hold
the
up.
fuck up,
Today's
buddy.
Friday?
It is Friday, buddy.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Oh. All right, then.
Well,
That's
all right.
embarrassing.
No.
You got an extra day, my friend.
All right, well, while I'm here, talk to me about the thing, because I don't get Elite Dangerous news anymore, and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Basically, with Update 8, they introduced, at the very least, rudimentary occlusion culling, which improves the performance to a notable part, about 15%, generally speaking, on planet settlements. Everywhere else, it's, well, it's about the same as well. It is notably better, but it's still nowhere near to Horizons levels. You know, there's about 25% extra still to go to reach that Horizon's performance 1-to-1, and then on settlements, when there are NPCs, especially when there are fighting NPCs, the performance is basically the same. So that indicates either the netcode issues or, generally speaking, the AI issues that bog down the general performance when you actually would need it the most. As for the new SRV, well,
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. My birthday was yesterday, and
congratulations, then, chats. Also, give Pilot a hand there.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. But I may have pushed it a little bit farther. So when you're explaining this new stuff about frame rates, all I hear is the Charlie Brown parents.
And that's because you just
Simply
simply don't care.
doesn't exist anymore.
The funny thing is, Pilot, you see, you say that you want to care, you know, hey, what's new and all that stuff, but when you actually get an explanation, well, you have to be explained like a typical American, and that, I mean, sorry, as a typical child.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to dress it up and make it a little bit more flashy for me here.
I hate using sound bites, but basically about 15% better performance when there are no NPCs.
What fucking good is that?
Good question. Ask another.
Why should I care? That's what okay, that's what
Ask
I really
another.
I just want to know, why should I care? And I mean that sincerely. Like if they've actually done something that's legitimately good or interesting or fun, then I would like to know about it. I'm not going to play it, but I would like to know about it. You know, it's like checking in on an ex-girlfriend, you know?
If you like to make
I want to make sure they're doing okay.
You're just basically saying, hey, how are you? Sorry, but I don't care. Please don't tell me more than just good or bad. Or just don't tell me anything
basically.
if it's bad. Or something like that, right?
Well, you know, I don't know. I mean, there's a bit of schadenfreude there. If you're doing miserably, I mean, I get to, you know, say, well, I guess I moved on at the right time. But, you know, are you playing in this new SRV? Is that what I'm looking at?
Nope, that's not the new one. Why? I had the... Oh, my fuck... I had the goddamn Scorpion on me. Oh, wait, no. Wait, hold on, no. Yeah, this is weird, because I had Scorpion on me. I logged in Horizons, then logged back in on Odyssey, and I don't have it? Wait. I need to retest that, but basically I had it. Now I'm just gonna go and get it then. Fuck. Oh, well.
Huh.
But yeah, basically the new SRV. So it is, as I previously leaked, ladies and gentlemen. My source was absolutely correct and awesome by providing information about the Scorpion, which is a 2-weapon-based SRV with 2 seats. One missile, one pew-pew gun thing. And there you go. As for the performance-wise, apparently it has more armor? Shields. It definitely doesn't fly as well as the Scarab. It certainly is basically like a rock with very little fuel when it comes to thrusters. Even on a very low G planet, I barely could get off the ground. Driving speed-wise, it's also very slow in comparison. And it only has 2-unit cargo compared to the 4-unit cargo that is for the Scarab. So, yeah. Basically, it's useless.
Cool.
Neat, right?
I did watch the official trailer thing on YouTube because it popped up in my notifications.
Oh, that sound design is just horrid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it again right now, but I have a problem. They do this thing and with everything they release, and I appreciate that they want to put out like a cinematic trailer. I definitely
I
appreciate
absolutely
that.
appreciate it.
Imagine
well.
that.
That's the right way to do it.
Yeah. No, I definitely appreciate that. I like to do that stuff myself, but their voiceovers never make sense. You know what? You know what I mean?
None of the voiceovers really ever make much sense. It's just somebody with a boomy voice or an iconic voice just goes on and spouts some platitude bullshits.
No, I mean, look, hold on. I mean, I might be very much guilty of that myself.
You are
I'm a
very
booming
much guilty
iconic
of that.
voice. Yeah. No, but I definitely try to like say something. Like if I'm not just gonna use hypnotic speech to actually get my point across. Which, by the way, this is what this is. It's a girl. It's not even a guy. But what a lot of trailers will do, or a lot of motivational speakers will do, I will slow my speech by 75%. Emphasize certain words, and then you're going to think that it's riboflavin. I could be speaking nonsense, but it sounds good.
Yes.
Well, that's what a lot of these trailers do. But I actually try to say something. Yeah, was that?
It was very riboflavin.
It was very. I mean, and all the hydrogenated oils. I mean, you know, how can you go wrong?
Bravo.
It's just that I watched this one. And they're not saying anything. The all new Scorpion. Okay,
yeah.
Agile. Agile and ready for any challenge. What does that mean? What? Whatever. Okay.
Basically, they say that it's not a brick that doesn't move. Literally, that's what every time when you have to emphasize that it is agile, you know, it's like, trust us, it can move.
It's not gonna just.
It's not a brick. Trust us.
God. You know what? I'm not gonna fault them for updating the game and trying to make improvements, etc., etc. Good for you guys. If you're listening, I'm happy for you. I wish you the best. Yeah. I don't think I care about any of this now.
Yeah, it's been 7 months, and finally seeing what we should have seen on a proper launch is, well, it's better late than never, sure, but you kind of missed the important bit, didn't you? That is the launch, where, you know, mass negativity came from, and because of persists still. So yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for crashing your stream.
Always
thinking it was
welcome, mate.
Saturday.
Always welcome to stay as well. Hey. People will have at least
I'll
something
stay
to
for a
listen to that is not just grading, you know, nails on chalkboard. That is my voice, you know.
What about drunk Ukrainian there? He could pipe up a little bit.
What am I doing? I'm paying attention.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
that's what my great supporters tend to end up being like. You know, hey, I appreciate all the patrons.
I'm not even a patron. I'm a Twitch subscriber.
Twitch subscriber. Okay, fair enough. Twitch subscribers, patrons, or YouTube members. Even though fucking YouTube hasn't given API to integrate with Discord and give the role to those folks, which sucks. But oh well.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Sucks. Oh well.
Speaking of YouTube and Twitch, though, a lot of people are jumping ship from Twitch to go back to YouTube. You see that?
Actually, no. What happened?
Oh yeah, no, like the couple of the big guys. I can't remember this dude's name. The one who did the 5 weeks stream where he just slept and woke up.
Oh yeah.
Every time someone donated, yeah.
I literally watched
Ludwig.
him being
Ludwig.
Yeah, Ludwig. Yeah, yes.
Yeah. But he jumped ship to YouTube, and now he does all his streams there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Last time we did Spaceways together, I monitored the stream as we're doing it together. YouTube does seem to be more on top of it than Twitch. I mean, the latency on Twitch used to be like, prime. You used to watch Twitch for a baseline of your stream, but now it's more YouTube.
Thing is, right? Originally, when YouTube's dude, thank you.
I've been
Seriously.
a subscriber. I just keep forgetting to show off the message.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for being continued, subscriber. I really appreciate it. Where was I? Oh, god damn it, it's only Scarab. Shit. I guess I'm gonna go and find a place to buy the fucking Scorpion again. Fuck me. Alright, well, in any case, oh yeah, right. When YouTube's gaming, the streaming part of it, first appeared on the interwebs, if you will, when I started using it, it was interesting that, yes, it was notably slower than Twitch. However, a few months afterwards, they did introduce the ultra-low latency mode, and ever since that mode was introduced, Twitch has always been behind slightly. However, that ultra-low latency also had some issues, but, whatever. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting side note, if you will. At least in my experience, as I've been using it.
I'm watching your screen, and I'm like, feels like everything's made out of plastic.
I hate it. I fucking hate these icons. I still don't remember a single one of them. It's just... why? I understand why they changed it. I don't understand why they changed it. Kind of, right? It's yes, they want to introduce a new era in the game, and thus with that, UI change is also a very key part of it. However, problem is that whenever games tend to change, shall we say, something about them, especially when it comes to UI, they do actually introduce quality of life changes from what community mostly wants. You can see that oftentimes in modern shooters or what else as they progress through the years, adding extra basically functionality, right? Elite, they introduced 2 extra new functionalities, and that was Galaxy Search. Really appreciate that. Okay, Galaxy Search with extra results, awesome. And copy system name. Everything else is garbage.
And we couldn't have had that on the old one, and just like
it's like we couldn't
toggle between old and new, and then just have the new stuff.
And the thing is, the old Galaxy map was absolutely functional. Yes, the only thing where the old Galaxy map needed to improve was for the controllers, right? And VR as well. To improve basically compatibility with those control schemes. That's the only thing that you needed to do really for the new UI. But nope. A whole new UI from people who probably have not played Elite ever before.
And the thing is, as I play a lot in VR, and I don't have an issue with Horizon's map screen. Like, have it be a toggle. If I struggle with it, let me choose something else. If I don't, let me stick with what I know, because learning a new thing is much more difficult in VR.
Yep. Pretty much. Okay, god damn it. Damn it, I need a big station for military.
All right, I'm going to try this at a different angle.
Okay.
This is basically the only place that when I'm talking with you that I get to be the negative Nancy here.
Oh.
And I try to use it as a benchmark. It's not a good thing. No, I'm trying to use it as a
fuck
benchmark.
You too, then.
That if Yamix is still more negative than me, then at least I could say that by comparison I'm positive, and I'm trying to be a little bit more objective, and that's not working out. But I don't want to just dump on Frontier. I mean, especially in a game that I haven't played in 7 months. Even though
you've not missed anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, that's not fair. I'm not playing the game. I don't really get to, take a shit on it, and that's not right. And even if it was, it's
hey, I haven't
nice.
played PlanetSide 2 in a
people.
while, and Infiltrator is still basically a piece of shit class there. So fuck me.
No, what I'm saying is, how about this? Since I can't be positive or apparently objective, can you tell me what fun you are having here because you have kept playing?
Let's see. Right. Well, the thing mostly that I enjoy, with Elite Dangerous in regards is the interaction with the community, the people that watch my content. That has been literally the message that I've sent out with the currently the channel trailer for YouTube's channel, right? That big mega collab is that your tastes and so on and so forth change from time to time, but the one thing that keeps you returning is the folks that interaction between you and the viewer, the people who brought you to this place and allowed you to do this, right? So that interaction, be that through combat, ganking, griefing, stupid nonsense, or just making a video, informing folks. It's all these little things. So yeah, if there's a common thread thing, it's you folks. Thank you. And Mag,
speaking of those
thank
folks,
you.
Yeah.
I noticed that, and I was like, all right, I'll finish the thought and then say massive thanks, Mag. Is Elite now playable with minimum specs? Yeah, about that. Hold on.
What are the minimum specs for Odyssey?
Yeah, about that. You see, the problem is, as I showcased already at the start of the stream, in conflict zones, or just planetary surface stuff, essentially, on the settlements, on foot, when there are NPCs around, your performance is, I'm running RTX 2080 Ti on absolutely max settings without, a few extra things, and I'm getting 40 to 50 frames. When they stop fighting, it's 60 frames, give or take, on my rig. So my recommended spec rig with RX 580 Radeon card, right? The recommended spec graphics card. That one runs about 40 to 50 on absolutely everything lowest in the same place. I tested it yesterday. So if you call... Well, technically, Frontier calls that playable for minimum spec machines. For recommended spec, they expect it to be playable at 60. So even by their own standards... Can we use the word standard? Let's call it a standard, quote-unquote. It's not yet to the point they themselves would say is playable. So yeah, that's as definitive as I can get. I mean, some people consider cinematic 30 FPS to be okay. We call those console peasants, but there's wider world out there these days. Yeah, all I can say is always ask for more because you deserve more, especially in a game from 6 years ago.
How about this? I am still friends with quite a few people on Twitter. They post about Elite stuff and everything like that, and they're saying, oh well, there's a new release schedule for content and from Frontier, from the Elite team. There's a new new this, new that. They're talking about this and that. There's goofy around pictures. I think I saw one with Zach on pretending to rest on the new Scorpion. You know what I mean?
I don't follow any of that PR marketing team based stuff.
I do.
Reasons, but anyways,
I actually like following PR stuff, especially from community manager teams, because it means they're trying. That means they're trying to have fun, and I'm always a big proponent of fun above anything else.
Your definition of that
actually.
is quite a bit different than mine, but okay, fair enough.
No, and fun in general. If you're having fun with something and I'm not, then I'd like to know why, and I'm going to ask you questions. But as long as you're having fun, hey man, go for it. Like the freaking Cowboy Bebop that just got canceled.
Wait,
I thought it was great fun. Yeah,
they
Cowboy
canceled
Bebop
the movie?
Canceled. No, the show.
Oh, okay.
The Netflix show,
one,
the
right?
live action one.
Okay, yeah.
I thought it was fun as hell. It wasn't a direct adaptation of the anime, and I didn't want that because nobody
Okay,
really
need to check
wants
it
a
out
direct
then.
adaptation of anime.
'Cause
I thought it was fun. I
yeah,
enjoyed
all
the
I
hell
know
out of
is
it.
that the movie was announced in trailer. Was we talked about it on Space Waste a little while
Yeah,
back. So
but that's not the point.
yeah, okay.
That's not the point I'm trying to make. As I thought it was fun, I enjoyed it. Other people thought it was terrible. Okay, here I would like to know why. And they're like, oh, well, it wasn't true to the anime. Okay, fine. You have your opinion. I have mine. I'm a big proponent of fun. If a CM team is putting out a lot of PR to like seem like they're having fun, I would like to know why, and if it's worth it, if it's just not a hollow PR grab. I don't like to assume the worst, especially about CM teams. It's not like it's not like they're selling cigarettes. For God's sake,
Well, that's kind of the interesting thing, isn't it? Right? Well, in recent times within this industry, remember, well, we had to literally fight back against gambling. So, yeah.
I heard it as soon as I said it.
Yeah.
Okay, but look. Some CM teams or some games are
No, absolutely majority know what's up, right? It's not like they're completely detached and then disconnected. That's not what I'm
exactly
implying either. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, there are examples of just shit. Basically, that's yeah.
Well, I think what it is if you can find a reason and a motivation to go make something cutesy and fun, even if it's on a freaking green screen. With the new stuff that you're putting into a game and, laugh about it on camera with your friends, that's pretty much all you freaking need. I mean, that's got to be worth something. So I'd like to think that if I see this kind of stuff that, okay, it means they're actually doing something. Communication is good. It means that they're doing stuff. Wow, that FPS counter is just fluctuating to all hell.
Someone else. Hey, thank you for being generous. First, I need to explain Pilot how basically frame rates work. So first things first, I have locked my frame rate to 60 FPS. So that's the first thing why it doesn't go above and drops below it, because frames don't often. Basically, the way frames are delivered and so on and so forth. There's an interval in which frames have to be delivered. Blah blah blah. Basically, the other one is vertical sync as well, which also sort of causes that dip below 60. Because within a set interval, a frame must be delivered. However, if you can't, well, that's when the dip is noticeable. There's a specific.
Did you not notice the random 27 in there?
No.
That's what I'm not talking about, like the dips between like 55 and 61 and little odd things like that. No, you were just flying along. All of a sudden it goes boom, 27, 11, and then right back up to 61. I went, what the hell? It was the middle of a jump. There was no reason for that.
Well,
I mean, latency from a server jump as you're going into a new system. Fine,
yeah,
sure.
that's the loading aspect of it. Sure. Anyways,
but it was after the jump. But whatever, it's fine.
Well, yeah. Often those are the 1%ers. When you test it with Afterburner and you count those frames or log those frames with software, you actually see that 1%, and that's when the frame dips happen. Sometimes you don't notice it, but well, still 1% is still a good example of what is the sort of a dip or how low the dip can go. The higher the 1%er is, the better overall consistency of frame delivery is, and that's where that smoothness of gameplay comes from.
And don't forget, these frame drops are in the top 1% of all frame drops out there.
Oh God! No, bad. God damn it. Beluga jokes, huh? Anyways, someone else, right? So, just want to shout out the Pilot and Yumix. We were incredible in the Elite community. The video, why do you play Elite Dangerous? Currently, the video that is for my channel trailer and made a little while back with over 20 creator collaboration. is really nostalgic. I miss the old community. Yeah, it's interesting that about 50% of them moved to Star Citizen, and at least 25% of them stopped completely, which is, frankly speaking, kind of sad. Oh well.
Anyway,
Yeah, from the depressing noises, let's move to appreciation. So thank you very much. So yes, I'm still here, and y'all still got me. You all still got me.
I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Yep. That's right. That's right. Oh, God damn it! Move,
I'm
you
sorry,
fucking
dude.
thing. There we go. All right, there we go. All right then. Oh yeah, actually no. With the update 9, also we get to experience or leak or whatever, right? The interiors for fleet carriers. They are present currently in the current version of update. And you can get inside the fleet carriers, you know, the interior with the camera. So people have
Can you
done
do anything in there?
Currently, there's missing lights, and basically, no, it's just terminals and just areas. No NPCs there, so yeah, but still interesting. Kind of. Hopefully, we'll be able to actually see the jump from those seats. Otherwise... what a missed opportunity again.
My God.
Because with the ships, they
Dude, I
truly
cannot.
missed it.
Why, if you have a bridge for a fleet carrier and you can't watch the jump from it, I can't understand why you put in the bridge then. I mean,
Just imagine the shutters coming down, like, oh, we need to do this for safety.
oh my God, I would lose my shit.
Right?
Oh well. God damn it! I need to find a military station that actually sells the fucking scarab. Oh, I mean scorpion thing. Hold on, let me check. No. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this new UI. It sucks dick. Factions, no.
All right,
Oh,
I can't watch you torture yourself anymore. I'm gonna go do other stuff and drink coffee.
fair
Take
enough.
it easy, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, all right then. Well, I'll see you then
Don't
tomorrow
forget
for Space Face,
tomorrow,
probably
definitely.
if you wake up and whatnot else.
Yes, I'll wake up. I'll be on time.
All right,
Don't get
then.
confused between days.
Yeah,
Tomorrow's
it's-
Saturday, not
shut
Friday.
up.
Yeah. Remember, Monday is not tomorrow. Monday. And Friday
Time
too,
has
right?
no meaning for me anymore.
All right.
Bye,
then.
guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay, let's try another station. God damn it, I've been traveling from system to system. Okay, you know, fuck it. I'm just gonna search for a big fucking star point. Star port. Alright.
Why not just go to Jameson?
God damn it, you're right. Fuck it. You know, at this point, it would have been far faster to do it that way. Just,
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, where's my piece of crap? Right, James. I hate this shit. Oh, click to hold to plot a route.
Yeah.
So I hate this consolified bullshit. I clicked on it. Let me use the same fucking settings that... the old UI was just so good for mouse and keyboard. Okay,
want
if you
is
want
for
to introduce the fucking console nonsense with the controller hold to do a thing, do it. But not on fucking keyboard and mouse, damn it. Anyways, that's a pet peeve of mine.
All I want for Christmas is you. All
Yeah, I know, right? Alright. Alright, then. Alright. Jameson has everything except two things. Jameson does not have the enhanced thrusters or the two cargo slot corrosion resistant cargo racks. It has everything else but those two particular things. Reason for that is that Palin has those two things, and only Palin, which is funny. But there you go. If you didn't know, that's a rather unique fact.
What are the enhanced thrusters?
Enhanced thrusters, those are for the small ships. Essentially, it's up to class 3. Class 3, and grade was ABC, right? So yeah, it's a class 3 maximum, but a very good thruster. Basically, the best thruster for that size, if you will.
Gotcha. So is it just like pre-engineered stuff, like the?
No. Originally, that was the unique sort of thing, and because of that enhanced thruster, you can go to 921 meters a second with some select ships. Actually, 2 ships: Imperial Eagle and Viper 3. Those 2 ships can reach the maximum speed in the game. So yeah.
Well, maximum thruster speed. Speedballing is its own category.
So yeah, there you go. Alright then, where is the shit? You know what, fucking... I don't need extra crap. There we go. Fuck fleet carriers, landfall, blah, 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 blah. There we go. Alright then.
Yeah, but Button Pusher has a good point in the Twitch chat. The UI changes, like, it doesn't matter what the devs do with the UI changes, it makes the game so clunky to play that it's just almost not worth it.
Yeah, UI has that power indeed. Yeah. That's another big disappointment with the Elite in general, with the Odyssey update. Especially, I talked about this specifically in the period for Alpha. I specifically did say that, well, UI is worse. There are only 2 things that are actually good from that. You didn't solve the problem of fleet carrier clutter in system map. You didn't really do anything but introduce fucking extra icons just so that it looks different. We don't need a better looking or different looking UI. We need a quality of life improvements for it. And there were only 2 of them. And those are the highlights of it. Congratulations. It really did feel like the new UI was really made by people who never actually played the game. Because really, if you played the game, you've been used to that UI at the very least, and you knew at least some quality of life improvements that had to be made. Again, console-based stuff. And now, basically, you're pushing the console bullshit on everyone. It's not a great look, basically. It's not a great design or a decision. But that'll be the future of Elite Dangerous. Well, once they manage to do something about consoles and combine Horizons with Odyssey. Who knows? Next year, for sure. Or maybe not next year, but who knows?
In the future. Maybe by the time we get to the 3300s, this will be a good game again.
Well, who knows? Yeah. Who knows? Now, the thing is, I've talked with a couple of folks around, and one question I've noticed some of them ask is, do I think, or, whether or not console launch will even happen in the first place? And to that, it's interesting that on one hand, yeah, I can see why people are, saying that potentially could never happen or would not happen. Because, hey, the performance after 7 months only now is barely improving. And even then, it's, not to the level that you'd expect it. And especially on the old consoles, the PIS Station 4 and the X-Bone, right? It wouldn't run. It literally would not run because they have lower specs than the minimum spec of Odyssey. So yeah, it is questionable. However, you never know, right? My sort of counter argument, whatever you want to call it, is that console launch is a payday. Okay? It's a payday for Frontier, and I highly doubt they will let that one go. So you can expect a console launch. However good it will be, or playable will it be, now that is basically the question. Will it be another MVP that is minimum viable product, like Odyssey was on its own launch for PC? Or will it actually be a far more polished and acceptable launch or, well, product, performance, results, whatever?
That they would have learned from this and
Yeah.
not do another MVP
Yeah.
for consoles. Because that would just kill the game.
Oh, if they fuck up console launch, that's just it. It literally is a crash grab. Basically the blood's in the water. That's it. We abandon the game because they don't even care. So yeah, they have to get the console right.
Yeah, because right now I think everybody on PC is understanding that this is a beta. Console launch is when it's like the official launch. So if they fuck up
no,
the
you're
official
absolutely
launch,
right. You're absolutely right.
What is there left for us to expect if they fuck up the official release in our eyes?
Absolutely. Let's see. Do we have any fight? Nah, damn it. Okay, I need to find another system to fight in. Damn it. All right. Here we go with the new SRV. Woo! Okay. I hate this shit! Fucking icon garbage. Okay, give me a moment. No. Yes, there we go. Fucking garbage. Hate this shit. Ducks. And let's see. A system with war. Oh, look at that. I think I was there. Let's see, do we have war in there? Hard to tell. Fuck it, might as well go here. Am I in open? Not today, for obvious reasons. Cope harder, right? So, right, but if Yemex can't get 30 FPS with PC with higher specs than the last gen consoles, then consoles look pretty unlikely. Now, you're not exactly wrong, right? With the current performance, right? The next gen console, well, not next gen. Next gens can manage this because next-gen consoles are approximately the same as recommended spec, right? And even that is not running to Frontier Zone expectation in the most, not even in most intensive, but in actual normal gameplay areas, which are the conflict zones. So yeah. Even if the next-gen consoles are not capable of, or potentially capable of running properly, then yeah, what are the chances the old-gen consoles can, right? You're not exactly wrong. They do actually need to improve it further, because right now they took the first step, quite literally, it feels like. Finally, occlusion culling is in the game. One of the most basic and obvious optimization methods have been finally introduced. Besides, of course, some smaller, more menial methods, if you will. Right? So yeah, first of the big ones. But generally speaking, when it comes to optimization of the game, it's a long and difficult process oftentimes. One of the hardest things, because yeah, you have to re-examine what the fuck you did or didn't do, and then adjust it accordingly. Whether or not the models that you've been using are too high detail or level of detail, the closer you are to a object, the more detailed it is properly adjusting, and displaying things and so on and so forth. These are just simple things. There are, of course, far more sophisticated, shall we say, methods of improving performance, and boy oh boy, I will want to see how they turn up when they do, and if they do. So yeah, for consoles, they definitely need to work far more and When can we expect something like that? I don't know. Frankly speaking, it's going to be interesting to see what developers say, if they actually say anything in anniversary of Elite Dangerous, 16th December, so in 6 days, in their last stream of the year. It will be interesting to see whether or not they actually mention something about consoles or what they plan to do for or about them, if they talk about it, of course. So yeah,
Assuming that they sort of stick with the speed and consistency of updates they've been doing, I would hope for for next year we'd have a console release. But I mean, it's Frontier. You can't really expect them to be consistent, can you?
Yeah, that is true. But besides, not even Frontier being Frontier, sort of a joke, but also the fact that software development in general is very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. It depends on both the capability of your workforce as well as the general difficulty of the project as well, right? So, yeah, it is what it is, but... yeah, remember, folks, that in their investor reports, Frontier always promises, saying that, hey, for new titles, we promise to support those new releases, those new games 4 years after they release, with updates and bug fixes and, stuff like that. Basically support, right? For DLCs, which Odyssey is, it's 2 years. So... middle of next year is gonna be the first year of Odyssey. And then they will have basically an obligatory extra year to do something for it. After which, they can just wash their hands off it. And there can always be a possibility that they will just simply say, well, we're done. 2 years passed, we can drop this and move on to making F1 management game or whatever Braben wants. Which is probably the
bold
case.
of you to assume they could get the F1 license.
Yeah, that seems to be the new focus of the company. Not the game that actually made that company come out of the ditch, literally, where they made things like Kinectimals. I shit you not. Go look up Google Kinectimals. They made that thing.
But do you think that they would do that and just shun this entire fan base?
That is a good question.
Wash their hands.
That's a difficult question that I can't even answer or even speculate about, because the MO of the company has been... Actually, yeah, if you look at companies as a whole, MO, even the development team's MO, it doesn't look good. But I don't...
But, if they want to sell us more DLC for this game, which I assume they would.
Original plan, yes, they wanted to.
But, if they want to sell us more, wouldn't they want to make this actually worth the money to then convince us that future ones are worth buying? Or are they just going to wash their hands of this game as a whole?
Yeah, that is a good question. Hard to say, really. The fact is, money is in this niche. There's a very dedicated and passionate fan base for it. But whether or not, Frontier thinks it's worth supporting it, yeah, well, I don't know. Alright, well, this is the new SRV anyways, folks.
Can I just point out as well, your GPU is hovering around 50%. Your CPU is hovering around 20%.
Yeah, that is
Why
true.
aren't we at 60?
Right, so those that are wondering why my GPU, for example, right now is running at 60%, right? It's not maxing out even with me streaming. Well, come on. Okay, I'll let this run, but you'll... God damn... Oh yeah, shake the screen and suddenly everything disappears. I fucking hate Windows when does that. When you disable that thing, other features get disabled too. Windows! Hate you. Alright, anyways. I'll let it run for a little while, but bottom line is that, first of all, this is DirectX 11, and it never really managed to utilize more than 4 CPU cores. However, let's see. However, since I run Threadripper and all that stuff, you know, it's not the most bestest gaming CPU out there, so it's a CPU bottleneck. Bottom line is that the frame rate is limited generally because of the CPU more than GPU for me. But even then,
I mean, I have similar issues and I'm running.
when it comes to Elite Dangerous, there are code-based issues like net coding that you know, makes frame rates really not. Yeah, not even CPU is being bottlenecked. So something else within the code, or net code rather, is being the bottleneck. Also, why am I not shooting? Oh, right. Whoops. There we go. Let's go shoot some peoples. Okay. Well, the new SRV basically is just a highly inaccurate mess. So, yeah. It's a highly inaccurate mess, and yeah, you can kill people with it, but it's not great against people. The old SRV actually is better, in my opinion. Yes, it has a missile, but yeah.
I don't know. I'm afraid that this SRV might throw off the balance between surface and ship gameplay. I think they might need to buff ships for this one. I mean, because Frontier was happy with the situation.
I mean, it does dish out more damage. That's true. So for killing ships, technically this is better. But with an SRV, you ain't gonna kill ships, mate.
No. Frontier was happy with the ground to air combat situation.
Oh, yeah, right. They did say that the SRV versus ground to air combat is in a good place.
Mm-hmm. Right. So I think this is putting the balance a bit too much towards the ground. They need to buff air a little bit.
Oh, yeah. We need more bullet sponges in air. I agree with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me, man. Just,
Yep.
Just quality, yeah. Okay. Don't need refuel. Alright, let's go kill some more planet peoples or mans. But god damn it, this thing is so inaccurate.
At this rate, you might have better luck just ramming into people.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, at least the missile launcher is useful. Kind of. Question mark? Oh, well. But yeah, the maximum speed is atrocious. The liftoff fuel, as you can see, barely. I can lift off my... Oh, great. God damn it. And this planet is 0.2 Gs. And look at how high I can actually go. That's it. That's as high as I can lift off at max thrust, right? 0.1... let's see, 0.1 Gs. That's as high as I can go. Seriously. 0.1 Gs, and I can only lift off this high. Imagine on 3G planet. You just can't lift off. Oh god, it's so dark. Hold on. I'll fix that. Oh, it's very dark for y'all. Give me a moment. Filters.
It wasn't horrible.
Color key. What the fuck?
I'm looking at Twitch. It's not super bad. I mean, it's not like well lit, but you can definitely see what's going on.
Okay. Well, I'll
Oh.
just add extra.
Oh,
Give me a moment. Not color correction. There we go. Color correction. I'll boost up gamma for at least a little bit. Okay, this looks give or take about the same as I am seeing it right now. Yes, there we go. Now you can see basically the way the screen is for me. I don't know what it is with Twitch or YouTube, both of them, that just don't show it up correctly. But this is as high as you can jump with a new SRV. Like, no, it just no.
you can barely jump over a person.
Maybe I can take down the turret. Let's see. Wow, it has so much shield. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here for a while.
Balance.
Okay.
Gameplay.
Yep. Am I planning to wash my hands of Elite like other YouTubers? Definitely not. No. Elite Dangerous, that is, you, the community, are the ones that made, you know, first and foremost, this whole thing, you know, making content, streaming, and entertaining folks, and in turn being, you know, capable of calling that my job, possible. So yeah, as a respect to, you know, you guys who enjoy the news potentially or interest in the space game, sure, I will try to expand on other things as well with next year more, but I will at least observe Elite Dangerous as it goes for further, and we'll try to, you know, at least present some news for you. So yeah. As you've noticed in the last couple of months, I've experimented with other content in elsewhere as well, so I've already tried expanding in other places. So yeah, there you go. It's more or less like that. So yeah. Wow, these turrets, man. Okay, there we go. Dead. Jesus Christ. Notice that this Scorpion are very heavy. You can look. You can look at the weight. Oh yeah, right. What was the weight of the damn thing? Hold on. Damn it! Oh, I don't have the details. Oh, for fuck's sakes! If somebody can post the numbers about it, let me know. But yeah. No, it definitely is heavier. It's supposed to be heavier, after all. It's more armored. And that's fine. And that's fine. But yeah, the firepower... No, it's not the firepower issue. The idea behind the SRV is good. The bottom line is, it's decent idea behind the, you know, firepower and all that stuff. The problem is in the goddamn system for the whole game. Everything is tanky as fuck. It's a bullet sponge. Everything is a bullet sponge. Yes, you can understand that the ships, you know, the way they are, in the way the game plays, they are supposed to be tanky. But when it comes to NPCs, people on foot, no. No. They shouldn't be that tanky. And the weapons actually should do notably more damage, or at least affect them without the stupid, what was it, the resistance nonsense as much. So it's part of the resistance system within Elite Dangerous, as well as a few other things that basically create this bullet sponge. But yeah, bottom line is, it's a bullet sponge. And that is the problem. But yeah. Oh, this is funny. It's a broken SRV. Sorry, no, it's now more broken SRV. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you could barely see where you're going. Though I wonder, was this scorpion thing supposed to be the second SRV in the Frontier's original plan? I wonder. Because remember, they did promise us more SRVs in Horizons. So, was this it? Or is this a completely new design and idea? I
Thing is,
wonder.
what more gameplay was there on planet surfaces that were like that needed an SRV? Because like exploring planet surfaces was the SRV, and then transporting cargo instead of landing a ship next to it. Like there wasn't much gameplay on planet surfaces.
Well, yeah.
And I mean, now that they've added combat,
No, I mean,
is...
generally speaking, in Horizons, right? When they first released Horizons, they added, you know, those on-planet missions like scanning those beacons and infiltrating the, you know, what was it? Those and settlements with, you know, defenses or what else that, you know, didn't allow ships to go that close. But yeah, hey, with SRV you could. And, you know, that allowed you to scan that that beacon. But yeah, it's basically just scanning beacons, picking up a cargo, and shooting maybe something.
Which all kind of fit in the original duties of the original SRV. So like, I think if there was more gameplay on the surface that was like, you know, maybe if they had surface mining, you know, that could have been a purpose for it. But...
Oh, yeah. I mean, technically there was. And you know what that was called?
Material grind.
Exactly. So...
Like, there was, like, actual, like, you know, you mine gold, and then you have, like, little...
But imagine mining gold or what else in an SRV with 4 slots of cargo.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, have an SRV with,
yeah.
You know,
Absolutely,
an actual mining one
yeah.
with a lot of storage. Like, have the little one with, like, the trailer behind it that I think somebody leaked at some point. I remember seeing.
No, that wasn't a leak. That was some sort of a concept before.
Right.
Yeah,
okay,
that was old concept.
Yeah, have something like that. That could have been an interesting use for a different SRV.
No, absolutely. There could have been all sorts of different ways to interact with the environment, or at least make sure that the environment would be, you know, facilitating SRV use better than a ship's use. So, hard to say. All sorts of ideas and potentials, but whether or not that would ever be used, well, as we now know, nope, never.
I mean, there are sort of like 3 niches: exploration, combat, and mining. Like, you can't really do surface trading. That doesn't make sense. And then like the 3 remaining ones, the Scarab's exploration. This is combat, and mining isn't really a thing. So.
Yeah. You know, it almost felt that when Targoids were first introduced, that, hey, with Targoid, you know, those bases, you actually needed that SRV to uncover mysteries, and especially with the Guardians as well, right? That's where that SRV came in, and it almost felt like they tried to expand on it and go someplace, a new sort of interaction and actual SRV unique gameplay, but... No, it just ended up being, hey, it scans things. That's it. That's it. And worst thing is also the Targoid stuff. It didn't go anywhere. To this day, we don't really know what the point of that light show within those Targoid bases is. I think so, at least. Maybe Canon has uncovered something new, but the last I checked, yeah, it was basically, hey, I don't know what that means. It allows you to go to another, or, oh, no, it was sensors. Yeah, it was the sensors who provided the other locations of those Targoid bases, not the bases themselves. So,
Yeah.
and of course, there's also the Raxla thing. There's also a few other things. But yeah, mysteries, unsolved mysteries, or undeveloped, undelivered. I don't know. Oh well. Yay, the victory is there, and I'm still running at 40 frames, well, 40, 50 frames on max settings. Yep. Actually, I wonder how far do I need to go from this from this place so that my frame rate increases to 60. Okay, here we go. 52, 53, 54, 55, 6, 7, 51, 50. What the hell? 56, 57, 58, 9, and come on, show me that 60. I said, show me the 60. God damn it, game. Okay, here we go. 60. As I turn back, it's 40. Okay, let's see how far do I need to actually go before my my frames go for 60. I wonder. Although it's gonna be pretty hard to tell how far I am from the settlement, but regardless. Okay. I'm still seeing a lot of... Okay, so here's the thing. Here's a little, I suppose, lesson in how a video game renders 3D models oftentimes. See, the further an object is, well, obviously you can't see the full detail of it, even if you wanted to. It's just a couple of pixels in the distance. So, when it comes to a far away objects, thanks to this thing called level of detail, you know, the game decreases the level of detail for objects. And thus, they take less time to render, because, hey, once you're close, then they are rendered at full, you know, resolution or full version, if you will. Now,
if you want to see a really good example of this, Dark Viper AU has a video of low render distance GTA 5 speedrun, and it basically shows, if you set your render distance in the game to 0, or like through mods and stuff.
Fantastic. Please do post that video, because yeah, it's a great example.
Yep, I'll put it in the post videos thing.
All right, perfect. Thank you. So yeah, basically it's an old, very old technique, and yeah, it allows for more frame rates to happen as further you are from a more detailed object. However, because I currently still have 50 frames a second, I feel that either the level of detail is not decreasing the detail, or the NPCs are still, you know, annoying everyone, basically. But, you know, there are all sorts of ways that the frame rate could still be what it is. But, yeah. At some point, of course, objects tend to despawn, and so on and so forth. And it's a whole thing. Basically, yeah. There are all sorts of methods of well, optimizing a game, but one thing... Oh, right, actually, in alpha, right? Actually... No, it was after alpha, yes. After alpha, the Flex creator on YouTube made a video about, you know, the current performance of Elite Dangerous 2 days after Odyssey launched. He notes in that video that basically by using RenderDoc program, he noticed that the game would still load full detailed characters, basically, characters and more, even if you're 3, 4, 5 kilometers away from the from the ground, from, well, the object itself. At this distance, I can barely even see an individual detail, but it almost feels like it still loads the full detail. Who knows? Now, again, we don't have real tools to properly examine it to the full detail. However, RenderDoc is a really useful program if you want to, you know, check it out. Of course, it technically breaks the TOS and all that stuff, I think. But yeah, if you don't care about the game's TOS, there you go. Go ahead and check it out. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, it gives you an appreciation and understanding for the game development, if you will, in a sort of a sense as well. So yeah, I appreciate it myself whenever I see examinations, and of course from the folks that know more about this stuff than I do. I have basically a rudimentary understanding. So yeah. Still, I'm this far away, and because the settlement is what it is, I still get low frame rates. Jesus Christ. Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna try and go further. Okay. Now.
Yeah, like at this point, there's no reason for it to be rendering the same way that it was when you were,
Yeah, it's still 50. It's still 50 something, and literally
Yeah.
I can't see the settlement. So either A, it's drawing something that it shouldn't be drawing, or it's the netcode, because UI elements are still on the screen that registers that, hey, in this instance, in this area where my character exists, these things still exist. So from the server, they have to get back information as to what these entities have to do, and thus the delay in frame rendering happens. That's my best example. Because again,
Yeah, because you can't really do it on the system end, because then everybody would be having different AI, so you would have to process the AI server side.
It feels like it does process AI server side, frankly speaking, with this, because there's no other way that frame rate would be this low, frankly speaking. I don't know, maybe. I'm playing in solo, so the only sort of instance, no, who cares at this point? Fact is, the frame rate's bad. I literally can't see the fucking play. I can't see the thing, and I'm still running at 56, 50, sub 60, basically. How far do I need to be from the fucking settlement before my frame rates, go properly to a proper 100 or so? Oh, of course
I thought you were locked to 60. That's
well, I am locked at 60, but let's have
Okay.
fun. Let's unlock it and see what happens when I turn my head. So
What will happen first? Will your frame rate go back to normal, or will you run out of power on your suit?
all right, no, I have. Hold on, I have one more charge, so it's fine. Right, so it's 57 frames a second as I'm looking in the distance, and I still see the lights and whatnot else. So okay, as I turn around and out of view frustrum, okay, 70. Okay, that's 70, 73, something like that. Okay, but it's not a lot. Without settlement being present, I should be getting about 100, 120. Oh, god damn it! All right, shield. Fuck that. Right. Okay, let me see. Right, I turn around, it's 50. I turn back, it's 70. Yep. It's line of sight. Yeah, I understand. It's the view frustrum, because everything behind your character, 180 degrees, it's literally not needed to render, and that's the first way of optimizing the game. Don't render anything that is behind the camera. So yeah. That's the first method. Next one is occlusion culling. So, yeah. So, yeah, view frustrum culling, occlusion culling, and there was the third type of culling as well. God damn it, what was it? Frustrum? Occlusion? God damn it, I don't remember all the technical terms, but anyways. Jesus Christ. Okay, I get it this far and whatnot else, but... Fuck. Alright. Moving on. Hold on, that's 200... Yeah, okay. They're working on it. Oh, sure. Sure. Finally, we are seeing the results. More than just, maybe a % change in performance. Now it's, in teens of %. Distance culling. Yeah, okay. Distance, frustrum, and distance, frustrum, and occlusion. Yes.
I do have to say though, like when you look back just at that station, I love camera shots like that when you just like see this little bit of light in like a sea of darkness.
Yeah, pretty much.
It
Okay,
looks
now we are
pretty.
getting 60. Finally, we are getting
Woo!
60, and I need to be this far away. While I turn around and I get 75. So basically, I'm losing. Jesus Christ, about 25%. No, not 25. 20% performance by just having that little shit bag of a, model collection, if you will, on screen. That's not a lot. That's pretty bad optimization at this distance for sure. So yeah, LOD needs to work better. Jesus Christ, it even pulses. Hold on, what?
Well, I gotta head out. I've got a third jab of corona vaccine to do.
Oh well, good.
Alright, get you later.
All right. Well, you take care and
Also,
stay
your
healthy.
viewer number currently very nice on Twitch.
Oh well, it's 70 for me now.
Oh,
But okay.
well, I should leave to make it nice.
Oh no.
There you go.
Oh well.
See you, man.
Regardless, thank you for at least coming by and spending a little bit of time. So yeah.
Thank you for letting me join.
Always, all the subscribers of Twitch and patrons and Discord server boosters as well are free to join the voice whenever I stream, and so hey, if you want to support the content, there's your chance. And then that's one of the bonuses that I give folks as a little bit of a thanks in turn. But yeah, man, there's just technically this far. First of all, this is the thing, right? In the first person, if you didn't know, the maximum range limit at which you can shoot and damage, or affect someone, is 300 meters. Yep. In this big, massive sandbox game, the maximum range at which you can hit something is 300 meters. So my question to Frontier Developments is, why do you need to have this much detail at such a distance? Right? It's one of the simplest optimization methods, but come on, at the very least. But okay. The problem is not that at the distance it's a bad performance. No, at distance, whatever. It's the problem that once you're close, well, that's where the performance drops, and that's where you need that performance. However, not for elite. All right, let's recall the ship and just get the fuck out of here. So yeah, the new SRV. It's disappointing. Yamix, one word is called. Well, I get the point, Chris. It's all for the immersion. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it's all for the immersion. But if I can't hit anything past 300 meters, what the fuck? Why the fuck do I need to? Oh, I hate the fact that, like, this is sniper rifle and 300 meters is, yep. And the fucking projectile just disappears. Chocks. And it disappears. 300 meters. 300 meters for an open world massive sandbox game. 4 FPS game. Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously. I literally have no words for it. The funny thing is, back in the day, right, when it comes to FPS shooters, as a matter of fact, back in the day, the reason partially why many games stuck, and even to this day stick, to hit scan weaponry. That is, you aim at something, and if you know, that line from where you are and where you're aiming at hits something, it's an instant hit. There's no projectile, right? Why many games back in the day even avoided projectile-based, you know, bullets and so on and so forth for shooters especially, was that the performance was limited. Performance and, you know, memory and all that stuff was limited. Modern day, it's not. It's, well, it is limited, sure, but it's not to that level that, you know, you would just shoot many bullets up around and they would travel forever and overload the memory. Sorry, but no. What basically a bullet would carry is 3 coordinates, you know, X, Y, Z. That is vector. So that would be 3 float units. Then it would carry a damage type, which is another variable, most likely an integer. Then maybe additional things like a vector for speed or something. I would assume, you know, position, then the speed, and, you know, the vector of it. Okay, fine. 5 to 6 variables. These days we have gigabytes of memory. We don't need to, you know, be stingy about it, and we can afford a little bit more projectiles being fired and, you know, existing in the world. Yes, they all need to be well, adjusted by the server and then registered by server or whatnot else, but even then there is no particular reason in modern day with modern tech to not have projectile based weapons. Unless, of course, you know, they are special, what else? Or you just simply don't know. And projectile-based weapon, or projectile-based bullets, if you will, yeah, it can be a glitchy at times. That is true. It's a lot harder to, you know, I suppose, utilize them as hit scans. That is true, but a little bit of extra coding doesn't hurt you, right? Or does it? That's my big question. Because I've tried coding both types. Sure, hit scan is really easy, but still, come on. It's not that hard to code in projectiles, is it? Let's see, what are you talking about? Many games had bullets, even 20 years ago. That is true, many games had, but for most part, many games also avoided using too many, well, weapons or projectile-based, you know, physics, if you will. Mostly because it was easier to code. So yeah, there you go. Bullet drop / gravity on the thousands of different planets may be programming issue for frontier developments. You might be right, but you know, gravity in games is well, in Elite Dangerous the way it is, I would say that's a vector, but for most games it's just a simple variable. Because, you know, most games take for granted the fact that gravity is always downwards. For Elite Dangerous, because the planets are round and they actually can be circumvented, you know, you can go around the fucking planet in a single instance. Yeah, the gravity needs to change. Or rather, it is, you know, dependent on where you are on the planets. So yeah, technically it is a vector. So instead of one variable for gravity, you have 3. You know, a vector. Curious how hard it is, right? And the funny thing is, there is no gravity here. The thing is, there is no bullet drop in Elite Dangerous. I shit you not. Go right. Actually, fuck it. Let me just show you that there is no gravity in Elite Dangerous. Or gravity for bullets. Sorry. Gravity for bullets. Let's see. Let's go for the planet. Why not? Just land on the planet. There we go. Or rather, pick up. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll pick up. I'll pick up the damn thing and then go to the planet's surface and then show you that there is no gravity or bullet drop gravity. So yeah, the bullets don't drop, if you will. Which for a shooter whose maximum range is 300 meters is not a problem. That is true. If you make a shooter that, you know, is 300 meters maximum, yeah, you can understand why no one would want to bother with the bullet drop. But I'm sorry, honey. Elite Dangerous is not a small sandbox game. And that's the most baffling thing about the FPS. Like, you have this one-to-one galaxy, and you implement a arena-based shooter who's using vehicle-based combat principles. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I just still can't fathom the design principles behind that. It's weird. Oh god, it's weird as fuck. Anyways, Telirem? Hopefully I got that right. Anyways, no, I doubt the server would handle all that. I don't know. Well, no, actually, we know that it can handle it. We know that it can handle it. Remember Targoid combat? Remember multi-cannons? Remember that those are projectiles. And in, let's say, normal combat, 1v1 even, with ships, you shoot quite literally thousands, well, maybe not thousands, but hundreds of bullets per second in one instance. Especially if both of the targets, or more, are using multi-cannons. So yes, Elite's servers can handle hundreds of projectiles. So yeah, there you go. I wish we had SRV engineering. Not! Dzięki masz. My name is Boris. Borat. Oi, blin. But anyways. Right, that's in place. But yeah, let's go. That is pretty interesting, isn't it? I have the feeling that the current developers are not that experienced. Right, about that, you're not exactly wrong either. Kinda maybe wrong or maybe right, I don't know, it's hard to say, but if some things we know about the company are, you know, right, or at least correct, then basically what Frontier does, like many companies, is take in internships. People fresh out of university or when they are in the university for the internship. And, well, obviously those folks are, for the most part, if they're not dedicated and, you know, interested genuinely in being a coder and game development, they really won't have much of an experience. And, yeah... Frontier, just like many other companies, tend to take in quite a lot of those, at least from what I've at least heard to some degree. So, that might be the reason. You know, either interns or fresh off the university courses. Off we go. So, yeah. And that's not a bad thing. Honestly, it's not a bad thing. Hey, your first job at Frontier? Sure, go for it. What I know about the company, frankly speaking, I would never fucking work there, but, you know, that's just me. Obviously, I have problems with the company itself as a creator, but, oh, well, you know, it is what it is. If you want experience or sort of a pedigree, maybe so. Looking at Glassdoor reviews, though, you know, you look at those reviews, what people say about the company, potential for growth is very low in that company, so... Who knows? Maybe that is true, maybe it's not. But, well, hey, those are reviews on Glassdoor. And that's pretty much the only place that you would kind of really find, you know, semi-public statements about working there. So, Matthias, hey, dude, greetings. Also, yeah, the frame rate is dropping. Sorry, fellas. Yeah, I unlocked the frame rate, but yeah, basically, yeah, I should probably lock the frame rate so you don't see the constant horrible frames and what else. Chocks. There we go. There we go. All right, there we go. You got the full 60 frames streams. Kind of forgot, sorry. Oh, guys, no. Oh, guys, that was really stupid. Okay, yeah. That's what you get for not using the shields. Anyways, I'm fine. Oh, shit. Alright, I'll drive around in the new SRV for a while to get a good feel about it, or for it, on this 0.04 G planet. This planet has even lesser gravity than the previous one, so I should be able to jump a little bit higher with it. But it's remarkable how low this thing actually goes constantly. Did I catch the Game Awards? No, I did not. I will talk about couple of things that came out of it, but Game Awards, nah, it's an industry show where literally they just do circle jerking. That's all they do there. So, yeah. Anyways, let me show you the bullet drop, if there is such a thing, for plasma weapons. Now, where could I shoot? So, I'm gonna shoot at... I'm gonna shoot at that rock right there, right? First of all, here's a funny thing. Plasma pistol's reticle is misaligned. It's not correct. They botched it. You can see I'm aiming at the bottom of that rock. Hopefully you can see it on the screen. However, the bullet travels above it. It's a small little thing, but it's enough to throw you off. So every time you're going to be aiming at the top of the chevron, right, you're going to be shooting even higher than that. And let's say you try to aim for the head, as you would normally do. Well, you're going to be missing. But yeah, basically, it doesn't drop. The bullet doesn't drop. Now, let's try and pick up a kinetic weapon. Because all the lasers actually have, yeah, all the lasers are kit scans. So there you go. All right, let's go with no. Damn it, both are the same. Okay, well, fuck it. Manage loadouts. There we go. Okay. Let's exchange the snooper pooper rifle for... Fuck it. It doesn't matter really which one I use. Oh yeah, this one has a glued-on scope. Yeah, let's go. The glued-on scope on top is just the funniest thing. Yeah, also the fact that you can't remove any of the attachments that you add to your weapons. Like, who thought that was a smart idea? No, realistically, the only reason why the scope is not removable, or any of the upgrades are removable, like you can do on ships' actual upgrades. Remember that? Yeah. The reason for that is that so that you, the player, need to grind another weapon. That's the only reason. You can't just remove one upgrade and exchange, you know, put another one on. No. The game says, go grind another weapon. Go get fucked. But anyways. Bullet drop. I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing that bullet. I mean, this is a low G planet. Sure. This is a low G planet, but that thing is pretty far away. You would still see some bullet drop. Actually, now that I think of it, probably should have picked a really high G planet so you can actually see very easily how the bullet drop doesn't exist. But the point is, you can take my word for it, there is no bullet drop. For kinetic or well, any sort of projectile-based weapon. So yeah, very scientific game, isn't it? Very scientific. While every, you know, other fucking physical element exists, that particular detail, nah, who needs it, right? Time for Akinar. Actually, you know what? Yes, I will go to Akinar after I, you know, fuck around a little bit with this thing. But I mean, the sound is nice. I kind of like it. It's well enough, I suppose. But yeah. Ducks. Oh, god damn it. Jux. No. Attach. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is the thing. Okay, let's do a jump. Whee! And that's as high as I go on a very low G planet. Yeah. It's not very fast, nor is it very maneuverable. Okay, it's slow, thus it makes it maneuverable, but no. But no, basically, its turning speed is the same as the SRVs, really. The difference is the speed makes the other SRV actually, well, turn faster, I guess? Well, mostly slide more. But, yeah. But there you go, yeah. It basically is bad. It really has no particular use. Yes, it deals more damage. But when do you really need more damage with SRV? I would always take more functionality over more damage, unless it's extremely more, you know, enough to kill any ship in seconds. Which, yeah, this just does not. So yeah. Whee! Whee! Yeah, so there we go. I can't even do a proper barrel roll in low G planets. Yep. That's this thing. Why is the windshield such a massive thing when it's made for combat? I don't know. The last I checked, you know, combat-based ground vehicles, even modern ones, are not with a massive glass fuck-off box, if you will. Jesus Christ. The new rover, yes. How much did this cost? Grind time. Well, nothing. It is available just like a normal SRV in, well, specific types of stations. But the point is, you don't need to unlock this nor whatever, right? So, there you go. No! Not even... Oh, come on! Well, there you go. That's the new rover. Well, a thing. Whee! So yeah. It kinda is interesting, sure. The gun is okay. Missile is okay. But yeah. That's the thing, and inside, frankly speaking, it's very meh. Yeah. Two-seater, bring a friend. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, for a friend to do absolutely nothing. Alright, let's go to Akinar. Let's have some fun on Akinar. Although, oh yeah, right, I won't be able to go on foot, but I will be able to go on an SRV. Yes. Alright then. Okay. Now do a Scarab versus Scorpion. It'll be interesting to try 1v1, of course, at some point, but not now, of course. Ak and R. Let's go. Yep, there we go. Oh, damn it, it's obscured. Dex. Let's see, someone on Reddit pointed out that it's very inaccurate until you've been firing for a few seconds. Yes, even when you've been firing it, the thing is, when it starts shooting, it's inaccurate. Mid ramp up, it becomes more accurate, yes, and then it goes again inaccurate after you've been firing it for a while. And of course, when you run out of weapon power, firing power, right, that weapon pip stuff, it becomes less accurate again. So yeah, it basically is accurate for a very little time, and you basically need to be up, in front of the thing that you need to shoot, and it being big enough to, soak up at least all most of the bullets. So yeah, it's not great. It really is not great. So, yeah, the new SRV. It's different. It has its uses, maybe. The rocket launcher, frankly speaking, being the only useful one, frankly. The gun, not so much, but yeah, well, it is what it is. Let's see, so is this monster improved by... improved, and by improved I mean performance on the ground, etc. Right. To summarize the performance, those that did not listen to my, the start of the stream or just joined or whatnot else. So, performance-wise, it has improved by about maybe 15% on settlements that have no NPCs. Basically, what they did, they introduced culling, right? They introduced occlusion culling for the buildings, and that's where the performance sort of comes. However, if it's just a planet's surface or whatnot else, not so much. In mid-space, it's maybe also about 10 to 15%, maybe. However, it still is about 25% off from Horizon's performance. So, even in mid-space, you're better off playing Horizons. Far better off. There's also less stuttering in Horizons and so on and so forth. Basically, there you go. So, yeah, it is an improvement, but it seems that the bigger problem is that when you need that performance, when you need that FPS, if you will, that is when you're shooting at people on foot, right? It's barely any different. It is slightly better, very slightly, but it's still subpar by Frontier's own standards. Yeah, I suppose we can use the word standards for some weird reason, but you get the point. So yeah, it's the first actual step that we've seen in a well, since launch. Yeah. Since launch, we haven't seen such a big improvement, but even with the word big improvement, it really is not enough. So yeah, with enough work, they will come to eventually do maybe 90-80% of Horizon's performance, but when that will happen, well, that's a different topic, which I, can't predict when. So. Akenard 3 was the one, right? Let's see. Yep, 6.3 Gs. Let's go, baby! I hate this. There we go. Fucking hold to plan a route. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, the performance, well, I don't know. On one hand, yeah, you can be kind of happy that it is, you can actually see the difference, because, where was the fucking picture? No, that's not it. That's, no. Ah, damn it. Fuck it. I'll get the picture. So what, basically, performance-wise, what has happened is, let me just get the picture. Yeah, there we go. Basically, what happened was this. This is more or less the same stage of rendering. So yeah, in Update 8 and before, since launch and Alpha, whatnot else, what the game did was first render the insides of the buildings, and even afterwards as well. Insides of the buildings first, and then the outside. And so yeah, the stuff that you can't see, the game still tried to render. Now with the update 9, as you can see, they render the outside, and yeah, they don't, if you're outside, of course, of a building, they don't need to render anything that is inside. But there's still work to be made. It's the first step, basically, of optimization. Like proper optimization. So yeah, there you go. That's the technical lowdown of what has happened with Update 9. So yeah, hopefully that enlightens you and all that stuff. Did you try it on the minimum spec machine yet? Yes, I did try it on my recommended spec machine. I don't have the minimum spec hardware, but I do have recommended spec. My VR rig has Ryzen 350X for CPU. That's a retail, not retail, but well, you can find information about that. 3500X chip inside, basically. And for a graphics card, it is a Radeon RX 580, 8GB. So yeah, that's a recommended spec. Slightly better than a recommended spec, but still, point is there, right? And that machine in planetary surface settlements, like the combat zones, right? My machine on everything lowest, except for super sampling at 1%, for 1x, and no FSR. Basically, except for the crutches. It was still running at 40-50 frames a second. Lowest settings, recommended spec machine. So yeah, it wasn't running to the level that a recommended spec machine by Frontier Zone standards. Still weird saying standards for and Frontier, but regardless, is running. So yeah, it's not running even by their own standards. Let's see. Odyssey is like Star Trek Discovery. I don't want to watch Star Trek, except for animated maybe, but not the live action stuff anymore. I'll stick with my original, series, the original run. Those old ones. I like those. Surprisingly, they were corny as fuck, but god damn it, I like them. So yeah. Still technically need to watch the next gen and Deep Space and this what was it, Voyager as well. But it's a lot to watch, and I just there are cartoons that I want to watch more. That's kind of the point. And also, if I wanted to watch a sci-fi show, then I would probably re-watch a Stargate, SG-1 and Atlantis. So, yes, I'm a Stargate fan. Ooh. Stargate. Good stuff. Okay, now I need to be careful because first of all, I don't have a lot of health. Now, I need to go to the planet's surface as much as I can. Okay, that's 400. Okay, it's braking and boost. Okay, I'm still going down. Oh crap, I'm still going down. Still going. Oh crap, I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. Crap. Oh guys, why am I not dead? Oh, I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Good enough. No! Mistakes made. Shit. Okay. See, the problem here is that every little small movement, if you don't have really good thrusters, is gonna result in heavy increasement in speed. And I thought, well, I'm just gonna tap just a little bit downwards thrust. You saw what just happened. So, yeah, that's Akinar, ladies and gentlemen. That's Akinar. Let's try it. Let's try it again. Without shields, I probably shouldn't do it, but fuck it. Let's do it. For the end of the stream, let's do it. But yeah, there we go. Yes. No. Indeed. Oh well. I cannot tell you to get good. All right, fine, Mr. Wannabe Pro Chris. I'ma get good. I'ma show you that I can get good. Oh god damn it, it's 22,000. What the fuck is this system? Recommended method is tapping FA off. Huh. Actually, yeah, you're right. Yep, probably should have done that. Where were you literally a couple of minutes ago? Oh, well. I know, you were in the chats, I know. Besides, there's a little bit of delay on Twitch and YouTube regardless, so... But oh well. Well, while I'm traveling, anyone's got a good dick joke? I certainly don't. Not yet, at least. Oh wait, no, I do. Penis. That's it. Greatest jokes found only on this stream, ladies and gentlemen. Or rather, just gentlemen, I think. I don't think there are any ladies watching, but regardless, there you go. Arthur appreciates it. Yes, of course, you know, hey, classic joke. Classic joke, you know. Oh, your mom does. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah. Yep, it was just only a matter of time until the Yo Mama joke came out. Yep. You want to hear a joke? Look between your legs. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Yeah. Well, all right then. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's see. With the new 4-person ships, we can finally slip our big ships through the crack and evacuate all the little men inside. Hey. Okay. Well, all right then. Yep, I asked for dick jokes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, well, just gentlemen, we basically got them. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, well. I'm gonna be soon there again and probably explode. Come on, Yemmings, that was a high-tier dick joke. Alright, fine, fine. Jesus. Ah, well. Mm-hmm. Are any new ships planned for Odyssey? Well, some people say that, oh, well, they are doing something with Panther Clipper, but I don't know. The thing is, the stuff that you can find both in data dumps as well as outside, from sources, I can say that Panther Clipper originally was, you know, sort of mocked up or prototyped thing or something, but it hasn't been touched since 2014 or was it 15? So yeah, it might be just, you know, some leftover from back in the day. The same thing, as a matter of fact, goes with a mining SLF, or the ship launch fighter. Mining ship launch fighter. That one actually has a full model. I leaked it a little while back as well in one of my leaky videos that I've done, so go check out those. There are about 3 of them, so yeah, it has even a picture of it. So yeah, that's, frankly speaking, a more likely case that might come out, but even that was questionably, you know, prototyped, if you will. So I'm not sure. But yeah, any other new ship names? Well, if any of you want to check the data dumps from the current version of the game, maybe you might spot something new, but yeah, for that, you know, I would need to do myself stuff or whatnot else, but don't have the time. So in case you have the time and you're willing to check the data dumps for any new additions, well, let me know. Of course, not necessarily that, you know, all the new stuff will be in the data dump of the game. So, who knows? But yeah, within 6 days or so, we'll see what developers have to reveal for the next year or talk about a year in review or whatnot else for the game. And I wonder how much, not exactly lying, but how much fact ignoring, shall we say, will they actually present in that end of year stream? I wonder. We'll see. Seriously, it was too fast. Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? Okay. Now we're waiting. Okay. Oh wow, I mean actually increasing speed past my maximum. Yep, that's the max gravity. Yep. 700 meters a second. Yep. That's I'm moving faster because of the gravity, as a matter of fact. So yeah, if you're actually looking for a way to increase it, your ship's potential max speed, get on a high G planet. Surprisingly, you actually won't increase speed if you are in. Wait, no, I'm pushing backwards. My ship is actually increasing speed. I'm literally pushing backwards thrust. It's increasing speed. Okay, I stopped pushing it, and it stopped. If I push backwards... oh god, I'm increasing... Okay. How far can I increase my speed? Okay, okay, I'm wondering, can I boost past my max speed? Or the game's max speeds for any ship out there, which is 921 meters a second. Can my ship actually go faster than that? All I'm doing right now is flight assist off and backwards thrust. I'm literally trying to break my speed, and yet I'm increasing it. I take my finger off the backwards thrust and it stops increasing speed, which is weird. But there you go, physics. Yep. My speed is increasing. And it's increasing, and then yeah, let's see how far I can go. Okay, we are nearing 800 meters a second. Okay. Wow, it's actually going really fast now. I'm rapidly nearing the max speed of any ship out there. With boost, that is. Technically, it is possible to go faster with, trickery from literally the same sort of principle what I'm doing right now. Not exactly, but, using gravity. But there you go. Will I beat the max speed? Come on, 900. 10. And yep, that's it. I beat the max speed. Max boost speed, ahoy! Okay, can I reach 1,000? 1,000 meters a second, ladies and gentlemen. Will I reach it? You can go faster with 4 shots. Yes, I know you can. Okay, 1,000. Come on, baby. You know what? At this point, I'm ready to impact the ground and leave a crater. As long as I see the max speed I can reach. Fuck yeah. Record breakers. Well, this is the first time I've actually traveled normally with such a speed. So, yeah. I'll take it. Yeah, we discovered speed bowling. Alright. Fair enough. Hey. I knew there was a way to increase the speed with, the on-planet nonsense and so on and so forth. Didn't really bother to, fuck around and see how it happened. But now I'm doing it on my own, so here we go. Can you actually get through the atmosphere this way? No, yeah, you absolutely can. The only thing you can't do within a system is to go from one system to another. You can go to the next system's location, that is true, but the next system just simply will not load. So yeah, that's been proven, basically. So yeah, you can actually go from a planet's surface to a starport or another planet if you really want to. It will render. It will properly render everything. But yeah, you can go well past 250 meters a second. Well, we'll see. I'm nearing it, question mark. Prepare for ludicrous speed. Woo! Oh god, this is great. Well, I'm vibrating. Ha! Oh, love it. Get to 10,000. Now, at the rate I am going, that's a good question. Will I reach 10,000? Or, well, could I possibly reach that? Not sure. Might hit the ground before that, but hey, we'll see. I'm intrigued now. Let's see. Can I do it? Is it possible even? Let's see. With no atmosphere, should be able to use orbital cruise at any altitude. Yep. But oh well. It's gravity nonsense. Mach 5. Oh. Or Mach 5. Yeah. What's the record? I actually don't know what is the record of maximum speed achieved within Elite Dangerous. That is, you know, without supercruise, of course. That's a good question. I've seen 250 meters a second possible, which is past the limit, or rather the speed at which you're, you know, cruising downward in, you know, well, after you enter the planet's atmosphere from supercruise. So, yeah, but what was the limit? I don't know. He might go through the planet and become a black hole. Well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Oh, gods, I'm nearing 2,000. Neat. That is impressive. Let's see. 10,600 meters a second, you say. 34,000 a second. Is it really? About 35,000 meters a second. IIRC. What was IIRC? Anyways, might have been beaten by. All right, fine. We tried this on 45G planet with pancake. Okay. All right, 10,000.6. Okay, fine. We'll see. 10,000 it is. I mean, I'm. If I reach 10,000, I'll be happy. I'm already quite happy about the speed that I'm reaching, but you know, hey, let's see how far it can take. Take me, yeah. $2.3 thousand. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Actually, speaking of this update number 9, developers also acknowledged the problem that they have themselves introduced, which was resetting of fire groups. So if you launched Odyssey and suddenly your fire groups are reset, well, this update is to be blamed. There were some crashes apparently also. Oh, 2.4 and 2.5 is coming up. Some people have noticed that there's been let's see, what was it? Module storage or something along those lines. Also some issue with it, or storing some modules basically crashes the game. So that's interesting. What else was there was one other issue. Oh yes, right. The panel here, this one, you know, didn't see. God damn it. Oh no. No, never mind. Here we go. I pressed backwards and all of a sudden I'm getting back to the speed. Yes. sorry, the panel on the right seemed to have UI issues as well, and a few other little things. But yeah, so that's been basically kind of a Odyssey update 9 issue list, sort of. There's actually a forum post about it, so you feel free to go and check it. But yeah, fire groups was a weird one. Like, why? Why fire groups? I mean, I can understand with the introduction of new limpet controllers, sure, but still. Oh well. Oh yeah, right. Bioscanner stopped working. All right. That was one of the things. Some kind of a scanner, yeah, did stop working. So, well. Not that I was using it much, but oh well. Yep, I reached the planetary drop speed at this rate. Neat. Am I increasing altitude now? Hold on, what the hell? Oh, wait, no, I'm dropping. I'm slowly but surely dropping. At this point, it's gonna take forever for me to actually drop to the ground. I might just take this victory of over 2.4, 2.5. I mean, meters a second, and just go on the planet surface and try the new SRV. The new SRV can't be rearmed. Well, I did repair it. I did not rearm, so I might need to test that. Try more shallow angle, 10-15 meters, degrees, that is, with upwards thrust, and you'll maybe reach 10,000. Well, let's try upwards thrust now. No difference. Downwards thrust. Downwards thrust actually doesn't help. Let's see. Upwards thrust. No difference. I'm going backward, or rather pressing backwards. There's just really no difference. Okay, I'm letting go of backwards thrust. Yeah, it stops vibrating. Upwards thrust. No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so backwards is the only one that actually does increase the speed. So there we go. All right then. Mach 9. There we go. All right then. Still dropping. Phenomenum. Phenomenum. Well. Good old early 2000s, right? Let's see. It's annoying I chose not to get Odyssey because of all the glitches, but now they're in Horizons too. Yeah. Hmm. 3.3 thousand. Neat. Question: why does it? Why it doesn't overheating? What? I don't know. Heat management of the ship is really good. Magic, space, crack, cocaine. I don't know, something of probably one of them. Let's see, at the rate you're dropping, I think you'll be skipping near the surface at Mach 12, you say. Maybe so. Who knows? Who knows? James, do you think the Scorpion is worth it? No. Unless, actually no, it might be actually useful. When you're collecting materials from Guardians, killing the Sentinels? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Otherwise, you better take a ship with a missile launcher on the planet's surface and done. Basically. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, it's an alternative, sure, but beyond just shooting at things, it's really not that useful. It really is not that useful. And how often do you really need to shoot something? You often need better lift capability, you know, being able to thrust yourself in the sky a little bit more, or drive faster. Yeah. So yeah, I'd say that's more prudent for what you need most of the time, rather than a bit more health or a bit more fire capability or, well, damage. So yeah, that's the kind of an unfortunate thing with an SRV. But oh well, here we are. .6 and yep. Gotta change. Oh, my fingers. 3,600 meters a second. Neat. Kinda getting bored, but oh well. At least I get to experience myself vibrating for a while. Yay, vibrating. Yeah, frankly, I want to just go on the planet's surface and test the SRV rather than just see how far I can go. This, yeah, fuck this noise. Let's just finish the stream with some stupid SRV nonsense, okay? Or at least an attempt for me to just die or something. Oh, great. Align with the trajectory. Okay, I'm braking slowly. Oh, trajectory, right, never mind. There we go. Whee! Alright, speed. And go downs. There we go. No! It got boring. I reached 3.7 thousand meters a second. That's a record enough for me. I mean, yeah, I could literally just leave my keyboard and PC to just literally fall. But for a stream, I don't think that's particularly interesting to watch. Is it? So yeah, to end the stream on a good note and a more active note, let's just go down and do some SRV nonsense. Yeah. Why not? No one beat your record, huh? Yeah. Doesn't matter. Oh crap. Angle. Okay, here we go. Okay, so planet surface. Let's increase the speed there. And boost. Boost against... Oh, crap. No. Oh, crap. This is bad. 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 Brace. Gosh. No. God damn it. Oh. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, this is me doing stupid fancy moves, huh? Okay. Well, in that case, I'll take shields. I'll take shields. Damn it. I'll take fucking shields, damn it. FA off. Yeah, there's an easier way to deal with this stuff. Let's see. AM is would just like to say I thank you for all your hard work and an excellent entertaining video as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate you watching, of course. All right. So first things first, need fucking shields. Damn it. Goddamn piss drinking cunt nuggets. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right. No, not fucking shield cells. No, I don't care. Shield generator. Yes, maximum shield Jenny. Fuck it. Let's just go with something like that. And yeah, good enough. All right. Next thing. Yep. Frame shift drive. Kinda need that. Number. Oh, for fuck's sakes! Come on. I need that. I might not need that. Seriously? It's. God damn it! Fuck. Okay. I guess I'm ruining my ship a little bit more and introducing a few more unnecessary nonsense things like better power plant. God damn it. Okay, power plant it is. I hate this menu. Seriously? B rated. It's gonna ruin my jump range. Actually, no, it doesn't really ruin that much. Let's see, DA. Fuck it. Let's just go. Okay, so what is disabled? Frame should drive enable. Blah 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 blah. Okay, fuck it. I'll do. Let's go. Fancy flying. Well, you haven't seen half of it. It's even fancier than you may think. It's extraordinary. Yes. All right, this time I'm gonna show the proper way of flying, probably. Actually, come to think of it, it will be faster for me to jump to a different system, like for example this one, and then jump back, because 20,000 light years. Oh fuck, Jesus, no. Okay, here we fucking go. Let's see what we got. How fast did I go? 3.8? Yeah, I noticed 3.7. Well, fine, let's just call it 3.8 then. A bigger number, why not? Okay, now back to Akinar. Let's see. Closest system. Akinar, there we go, jump. Quick way to, you know, get away from, or rather not do the 20,000 light seconds in Supercruise. Jump to a different system. Because every jump takes around 40 seconds if you're quick. Up to a minute most of the time. So yeah, this is actually pretty fast, or faster. Okay. And Akinar number 3. There we go. I mean, yeah, okay, fine. I need to go 2 point whatever light seconds, but it is certainly faster. So yeah. All right then. Never point your ship downwards at the high G plant. You already know that by now, Yamix. Well, you know, maybe. No, I expected to just get some speed and then quickly, you know, swap around and use the thrusters and the boost to brake, which happened, which would have been successful. I mean, I survived the impact, so technically it succeeded. Well, technically, right? But you know, this is what it is. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Just turn off your life support. You won't need it. Well, yeah, I know. It's just... And gravitational braking. Ahoy. Well, not the best one, but still at least something. Whee! A planet. Why does it have the markings on it? I don't really know. Yep, combat mode, enabled, disable. Oh, wait, no, here we go. It seemed that it was Borg? I don't know. Analysis mode was enabled. Fuck it. Okay, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. Still too fast. Yeah, probably good enough. Let's go. Nose down, let's go. Up, let's prepare. This is gonna be a bumpy ride, or rather, a quick ride, shall we say. Right, there we go. Chocks, max speed downwards. It's gonna be fine. Probably gonna be fine. Right? It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I got plenty of shields. It's all fine. Let's see. Pro gamer moves right here. Oh yeah, it's, definitely. Yep, it's the most professional out there. Why wouldn't it be, eh? Fabulous last words. Well, you know, fun times after all. Alright, here we go. Yep, just fast downwards. Yep. Yep, just full speed ahead. Let's go. Full speed ahead. Downwards. Let's go, baby. And landing gear. But... Fuck! God damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh, not enough shields. Again. Or basically just a bit too much speed. Fuck. Fuck it, I wanna land. Let's go. There we go. All right then. Now, all right. So this didn't quite work out. All right, give me a moment. It's gonna work out. Just give me a moment. First things first. Sell this shit off. I hate this new menu. All right, fuck this noise. Well, whatever. Oh, wait, one more thing. One more thing before I move. Let's see, power plants. Can I get my shit back? The answer is yes. All right then. Good. Okay, now. So this shit didn't work. All right, let's switch up gears. Maybe I can change a few things. Nope. Let's pick up a different ship. Let's pick up a ship that actually could potentially land and would not leave a crater. Yeah, fuck it. This'll do. Store the current ship. Yep, let's go. This'll do. Trust me. Come on. There we go. All right. Outfitting. Well, let's see. Fuck this noise. This is a bug. You can't do anything until it packs up. It's a bug. Literal fucking bug. But hey, they still haven't fixed it since launch. Quality. Where do you begin, huh? Alright, scrap, don't need. Chocks. Core internals. Meh, don't care. Oh, actually, no, I do care about one thing. There we go. There we go, good enough. Next thing is this. The chocks, good enough. Next is planetary vehicle nonsense. Yes. Question is, yeah. Damn it. Okay, what happens if I store the damn thing? Can I re-equip it? I wonder. Can they actually allow the SRV? Oh, shit. Actually, did I even have the... the Scorpion on it? Or is it re-equipping me with a simple SRV? Scarab, whatever. Now we need to start differentiating the fuckers. Question, when you painfully rearranged your fighter groups, I don't care particularly, but yeah, who cares? For the time being, I mean, it is annoying that with the update they fucked it up. Oh no, okay, it's all good. All right, can I store this one? Store modules? Oh, I hate this shit. No, wait, here we go. What happens if I store this? Please tell me that it stores it with the damn thing. Well, let's find out, shall we? Alright. Use the ship. I highly doubt that it will stay with the Scorpion. However, if it does, then, well, it should work as expected, right? But if it doesn't, it's a bug, and fun times with that. God damn. Come on, load, you fuck. There we go. Alright then. Sell this. And stored modules. There we go. Equip. Yes. Aha! Yes. Okay, it does. Good. All right. Now proceeding with the fuck up build. Let's go. Fine. There we go. Good enough. Right. Next. Yoink. No. Come on. I don't need stored nonsense. Optionals, yes. Internals, yes. Hull. Why am I seeing all of them? Why the fuck am I seeing all of them? Fuck you, game. Alright, let's see. Don't need you. Fuck this noise. And, yeah, well, that's pretty much all I can do at the very least. Oh, well. Alright, let's go. God damn it. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. Let's go. And now let's just jump to the next closest system. Alright, there we go. Yep, the new menu is absolutely horrible. Horrible. It's very horrible. Horrible. Thanks. Question. Right, I read that. Never mind. Alright, this probably will be good enough, right? Probably will be good enough. Alright, let's go. Alright. Hello, Mr. Yamis. I got one question. Do you believe in society's lies? Sure. Why not? I have absolutely nothing better to do with my life. Let's see. Come on. For fuck's sakes, come on, move, you asshole. 200 meters a second is just a painful thing. Oh, god damn it. Come on, land. Let me land on Akinar for once, you know. Yeah, if this fails, then I'll just call it quits. Anyways, last try, basically. I know I can do it to some degree, I guess. And Akinar. There we go. Let's see. Oh well. Alright, so Akinar number 3. Chooks, let's go. Alright. Alex and Ghost and everyone else in them chats who just joined. Well, greetings, as I am going for Akinar number 3 and trying to land on it. That's literally what I've been doing for the last past about 30 minutes? Yeah, give or take 30 minutes. And failed all of them. So yeah, basically I fucked up. Quite handsomely. Or splendidly. There we go. And explosively too, yes. There you go. And Ghost, yes, well, this is my 3rd attempt, you know, so we'll see what I can do, or rather, did I prepare my ship properly, and whether or not I will fuck up or not. That's a good question. Let's see. What's so special about Akinar 3? Well, you see, that is one of the highest gravitational pull planets, basically. The 6.3 Gs the planet has. So, yeah. I mean, sure, yeah, it's nowhere near close to that 45 or so gravity G planet, sure, but well, you know, within the bubble, it is a substantial amount, one of the highest ones. So yeah, that third attempt, yes, very, very thirdy. Don't you like coming in third? Oh God! I've never been able to properly pronounce that fucking word, but oh well, here we go. Luna by Amazon. Okay, well, Twitch, the interesting ads you're running before my streams. Oh well. This is what it is. What can I say? Alright. More speed, maybe? Come on. Fine, I'm just gonna go down. Come on. Whee! And probably will break on orbital. Oh wait, actually no, I'm going slow enough for that to happen already. Alright, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Down, down, down. The down, down, down. The down, the down, down. Let's go down. Come on. And... come on. Just go, 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 go. And even out. There we go. More or less. Maybe a more flat approach so you can glide it out. Well, the answer is yes, but no. Who wants that, right? Just straight downwards thrust and let's go. This is gonna be perfect. It's gonna be fine. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Probably. All right, downwards. Donks and... okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, God, I'm actually doing it. Sweet! Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit more professional approach, and there we go, I guess. Neat. Well, there we go. Wasn't that hard, was it? Wow, okay. Right, Akinar and the new SRV. Fucking Jesus. Okay, well. Boy, I am enjoying this bumpy ride. Wow. Oh, yeah. Everything's happening so quickly. Oh, there's just... yep, there's no giving the suspension at all. Okay, you know what I want to see? I want to see the most pathetic liftoff. Okay. There we go. Can you... God damn... piece of shit! There we go. Alright, so that's the new SRV, and let's see, on Akinar with 6.3, I think it was, gravity, or G's that is on the planet. Let's see what can this thing, or rather, how much this thing can actually lift off. Yep, that's as much as I can lift off. Blah. Okay, I'm gonna just film this one. Oh, come on! Damn it. Alright, well, fuck it. There we go. There we go. Whee! Oh, damn it. has quite a bit of bounce, isn't it? Wow, this thing just does not have fuel. Yep. That's all she's got. Well, that's the new SRV. Very useless in this kind of environment. Oh god. I can just literally imagine somebody in VR driving like this and just vomiting everywhere. Yep, projectile vomit in 3, 2, bleh! God. This is horrible. Okay, well, and with that wonderful showcase, hopefully you enjoyed today's nonsense, and well, tune in tomorrow for Space News, as we'll have some topics to talk about, since the Game Awards happened, yesterday I think it was, and all that wonderful stuff. So, for now, take care of yourselves and stay healthy and all that wonderful stuff. Of course, if you want to support the content I make, do check out the Patreon down below, and yeah, maybe become a patron. I certainly really appreciate support and all that stuff, and yeah, that's about it. Take care. See you tomorrow, basically. The new SRV's meh. I see somebody in the chat saying, wait. Okay. Wait for what? I wonder. Can you play Odyssey in VR? Okay, so the answer is yes. You will launch Elite Dangerous with VR. Yes, it will run just like in Horizons. But as soon as you try to go on foot, well, I can't go here, but yeah, you'll be presented with a flat screen in your sort of a VR room. If you have Steam VR, then basically you would be playing a game just like with, Steam Theater. So yeah, there you go. It's not very pretty. It basically sucks dick. Anyways, take care.